Hi, Heritage. My name is Mrs. Abbott. I'm one of the counselors in the counseling office, and I'm also the concurrent enrollment coordinator. I'm excited to share this opportunity with you, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will have a better idea of what concurrent enrollment is, who's eligible, if it's right for you, and the steps to enroll. Let's get started. I'm going to move my picture off the screen so it doesn't take up any more space. Here we go. What if we told you that you could take a college course while in high school, get both high school and college credit at the same time, and the tuition is paid for? You'd say, wait, what? This can't be true. Thing is, it is. That is what makes concurrent enrollment so special. So, who is eligible? Students need to be in high school, have 85% attendance, meet the test placement requirements for the class, which is actually set by the college, and also be on track for graduation. We have students participating in concurrent enrollment who go off campus to Arapahoe Community College to take their class, and students who take the classes right here at Heritage through Western Civ their senior year. We often get asked, what type of class can I take through concurrent enrollment? And the answer is usually in the form of another question. What are you interested in, and what would you like to take? This is because there are so many class opportunities available for students. Listed is just a sampling of classes that students have taken: psychology, English composition, sign language, math, history, science. One thing is the college classes must align with the student's individual career and academic plan, also known as ICAP. We encourage students to look at GT, guaranteed transfer classes, so that the class can potentially transfer to whatever college they're attending after graduation. Many students use this opportunity to explore possible majors. Are you interested in studying business? Why not take an intro to business class? Are you looking at trying just to get ahead on your college degree? You might want to consider taking some of those prerequisite classes of English, math, or history. We even have students who are taking classes trying to earn a certificate by the time they graduate. An example is the Emergency Medical Technician Certificate. Arapahoe Community College offers classes throughout the week, morning, afternoon, and night. Most classes run either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday for about 90 minutes if it's a 3-credit class. There are some classes that are offered one day a week, and those classes are for 3 hours. This gives students great flexibility to create a schedule that works for them. Students need to work closely with their counselors when they pick their classes to make sure that we can accommodate the class, especially if the class is during the school day. We encourage you to look at classes that are after school hours to ensure that there's no scheduling conflicts. COVID has affected Arapahoe Community College and their classes just as it has affected Heritage. Many of their classes have moved to remote, real-time virtual, or hybrid, although there are still some classes meeting in person. The spring semester looks to be the same. It's a very different college experience and something that students need to consider as they think about taking classes. Now, is concurrent enrollment for you? As we started the presentation, there's a lot of advantages. Free tuition, a great way to transition and get one's feet wet and gain confidence by taking 1 or 2 college classes while in high school. Another advantage is that each class is 1 semester in length, making it possible for students to earn 12 college credits or more each year if they take 2 classes a semester. However, concurrent enrollment does come with some challenges. Students should expect to have 2 to 3 hours of schoolwork outside of class per credit hour. That means for a 3-credit class such as English or psychology, it's 6 to 9 hours of work outside of class per week. Science, math, and language classes are often 5 credits, equaling 10 to 15 hours of work outside of class. A lot of the time, the classwork students are expected to do is not necessarily graded or turned in. College classes often have fewer assignments than high school classes. Students are expected to do the work, as they will need to know the knowledge and skills learned through the assignments for the assessments. Another thing to consider is college transcripts are permanent, and poor grades can negatively affect scholarships and financial aid. In addition, if you receive grades lower than a C, you must repay the cost of tuition to Littleton Public Schools. There is also FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. This means your college professor is not allowed to talk to your parents. Your parents can't reach out to the college, nor can the college give them any information about your academic status. This is all on you. If you're out sick, your parents cannot call you in to excuse you. You must reach out to your professor regarding late or missing work. We share this not to scare you away. We believe in setting students up for success and allowing you to make an informed decision on whether concurrent enrollment is right for you. After talking it over with your family and you decide, yes, concurrent enrollment is for me, how do I sign up? Well, here are the steps. I will walk you through the various websites at the end so that you can help navigate the system. Your first step will be to make an appointment with your counselor to discuss your desire to take concurrent enrollment. They will make sure that you have 85% attendance and that you are on track for graduation. Please share with them the class or classes that you're thinking of taking and how it aligns with your educational goals. They will then submit your name for initial course approval. Do not skip this step. I repeat, do not skip the step of meeting with your counselor. If you are not on the initial course approval list from LPS, won't pay for your tuition. The next step will be to apply and register with ACC. You only have to apply to Arapahoe Community College once. When you do so, please make sure that you apply for COFF, the College Opportunity Fund, which will help pay for your tuition. It's important to note that you will need to meet the course prerequisites in order to enroll in the courses. Once you apply to ACC, you will then attend a new student orientation, which is online, and then you will be connected with an advisor for registration session. After this is complete, you will then be cleared to register for the class. This whole process could take 2 to 3 weeks, so don't wait till the last minute. If you've already taken a class on the ACC campus, you should be cleared to register. You may do so after you meet with your high school counselor. The last step will be for you to complete the college campus concurrent enrollment Google form. This is the concurrent enrollment agreement and promissory note for Littleton Public Schools. If this step is skipped, your tuition will not get paid. Now I'd like to show you the websites that you're going to be navigating. So from the Heritage website, you'll scroll down and click on Counseling. Go to Academics and Concurrent Enrollment. Here's information about concurrent enrollment, ways to participate, steps to apply, my contact information, and also a copy of this presentation. You will need to click on the district website, where again you will find more information regarding concurrent enrollment and the application process. For students thinking of taking classes off campus at the ACC campus, you're going to click on the college campus, which will bring you the information and steps to apply. So again, the first step is to meet with your high school counselor for a credit check. They will put your name on the approved list, and from there, then you apply to ACC. We have some tips and some ports here. So if you click on ACC, it will bring you to Arapahoe Community College's concurrent enrollment website and the steps. Notice anything? They're very similar. They're actually the same steps that we have. Connect with your high school counselor, apply for admissions. You can open this up and they will give you some more information about steps, and then meet course prerequisites. When you're going online, when you are taking classes on the Arapahoe Community College campus, you will also need to do an online student orientation and advising. So all their steps and resources are here on the ACC Concurrent Enrollment website. We also have tips and support sheet. When you pull this up, we have office hours for you to attend to meet with somebody at Arapahoe Community College. We have a how to apply to ACC tutorial video, a step-by-step guide, class schedule. So this is going to be an important link for you to look up when the classes are, when they are. So we can select spring, and let's say I want to take American Sign Language. I bring that up. You can see that there's only one class that's offered in the spring, It's on Monday and Wednesday between 9 and 11:15. Now, here's the thing with that. That's right smack dab in the middle of the day. This is why it's so important for you to meet with your high school counselor to make sure that this class is even possible. We can look at some other classes, let's say English 121, which is the English composition class, and you'll see that these are anytime remote. This is due to COVID. But here's one that is real-time virtual that meets on Monday, Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:45. So you will have to take a look at the different sections and see what works best with your schedule. We also have descriptions of the classes. So we open this up and we can say, well, what are the prerequisites? I know, Mrs. Abbott, you keep talking about prerequisites for classes. So for English 121, which is the college English class, we can pull that up. You click on it, you learn a little bit more about the class, and it will tell you if there's prerequisites. So that means you need to meet the placement for that class. If you have any questions regarding placement, feel free to make an appointment and see me, and we can go over it more in detail with you. The last step to apply is to complete the Concurrent Enrollment Google Campus form. When we open this up, you'll see here's my contact right there. You're going to put your email address, first name, last name, your college student ID, and this is also known as your S number. You need to apply to ACC and complete the whole process before you fill out this Google form, because you're going to need all that information. So you put in your S number, date of birth, graduation year, high school you attend, heritage. I'm attending at Arapahoe Community College. And then you're going to put the class. So I'm going to say English 121, English composition. We want the whole name of the class listed there, days and times. So I'm going to say Monday, Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:45. And then you might potentially take up to 2 classes, so you can fill in for the next part for your second class. And then we have the agreement and promissory note. You're going to put your name, your parents' name, email addresses for both you and your parents. And then when you submit, please know, and parents and guardians, that we're going to be sending you an email and requesting a reply to confirm acknowledgement. We will not approve classes until we receive a response from parents showing that you understand the terms and conditions to concurrent enrollment. So that's the steps right there. When we come back over here, one thing to note is that you have to complete the concurrent enrollment registration every semester that you take a class. If any of these steps are skipped, tuition will not get paid. So we definitely don't want that to happen. Let me make this nice and big again. So the timeline. Here's the thing. The college deadlines are for real. Registration will open on November 2nd, and students must be registered for classes, and the Google form needs to be completed by December 4th. Yes, Arapahoe Community College will allow you to register for classes after December 4th, but if you would like Littleton Public Schools to pay for the class, the Google form and registration must be complete by December 4th. If this is your first time taking a class at ACC, remember, it could take 2 to 3 weeks to get you registered. If you've already taken classes at ACC, your advising hold should be lifted, so after you speak to your counselor, you may register for your classes. And as always, don't forget to complete that Google form. We won't pay for your classes unless that's done. So what if you're thinking of, I want to take the class at at Heritage. I want to take CE Western Civ. Well, this is a little bit different. So you're going to communicate with your counselor and request a class through Infinite Campus during spring registration. We will work with students the first week of class to apply to ACC and to fill out the Littleton Public Schools High School Campus course Google form. With the college classes on our campus, the registration process is slightly different. Students do not need to register for the class through ACC. Heritage will submit a roster for enrollment based off of the responses from the Google form. Students will still need to follow the first 3 steps of ACC's concurrent enrollment process, but we will take it from there. Again, we will be sending parents a verification email of enrollment and require a response for us to approve tuition. And just because you filled it out first semester does not mean you're automatically enrolled second semester. You still have to fill out the Google form. The timeline for classes here at Heritage is slightly different. Just need to make sure you apply, and we will work with you the first week of class to get you enrolled. Whew, that was a lot of information we just gave you. Think it over, talk it over with your family, and decide if concurrent enrollment is right for you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to, with any questions. I can be reached in the counseling office. My contact information is on the Heritage website and the counseling website, where you can also make an appointment with me. I am happy to go through the process with you. Please make sure that you make an appointment with your counselor. That is the first step. If you have any questions, again, please reach out. We're so excited for this opportunity for you. Take care.